Hi, Rich Culture with Defiance Tools. I'll show you our barbecue multi-tool. All compact like this, so it opens up.
Little plastic.
You got a full-size fork and spatula. You can use them individually. Join them together, you got tongs. And then this piece opens up, you've got full-size cutting knife, bottle opener, and corkscrew. Tool's all stainless steel, so once you fold it up, it snaps back together.
The grinder we have, right?
All folded up, and then put this in the case like this. Then you're ready to take it to go. We also have an insulated French press. Grounds and coffee go there, filters here, so let it brew 4 or 5 minutes, press, screw on the lid, and you're ready to drink your coffee. And we offer that by itself. We also have the kit that comes in a molly bag, and we include a grinder with that, and a little bit of coffee.
Hi, this is Andreas with RRE Global, and we are here at the 2023 Overland Expo West in Flagstaff. I quickly want to give you an introduction to our new products this year. We can start with our new company furniture kit, super lightweight. It's very important these days that you have lightweight furniture components, fits into the adventure wagon kit, and it's using all our products. For example, the Lumicon lights at the ceiling. Also available our new swivel seat. All our seats are now attachable to a swivel seat, so if you want to sit inside your van and have a nice view to the outside, that is the solution. But also our new faucets and sinks from Queen Size. Very nice foldable sinks, very high quality stainless steel. Also our Sealant Pro attachments for airline track, fits in all standard airline tracks, storage compartments, jacket holders, magnetic boards, everything what you want to attach to a airline track is available. Let's move over to our smart floor. If you want to retrofit seats in your van in a safe way, US and Canadian tested, the smart floor is the solution. Everything starts with the base plate, with the smart floor itself. You see individual extrusion profiles. We can basically make a floor matching your overall floor plan in your van. We have different seat options, the very fancy Schillmann seats, our new comfort seat, and also our smaller, narrower, easy XL seats are available for the smart floor. ti.systems for every off-roader an essential component. You need to inflate and deflate your tires on a frequent basis because you are switching between street and off-road situations. The TI system can help you. The system is always consisting of 4 of those hose carriers. We take out the valve insert, so you get a new valve with a quick connect that makes it fast when you want to attach it, and it gives you also a larger diameter for a better airflow. For larger vehicle, we have this unit here where you dial in your PSI. For smaller vehicles, we have the valve and the manometer or the gauge separately. So this unit is basically this and this together. And if you have no air on board, we also supply a matching compressor compared to your tire size. Here you can see why we are doing it. On the highway, it's all about a good pressure, that you have not so much resistance on the street, but you want exactly the opposite. In case of a sand, mud or snow situation, you want your thread grabbing into the surface, and with less tire pressure, your footprint gets bigger. So here you can see it very nicely why we do it. The beauty of the TI system is all 4 tires at the same time, so very speedy in deflation and inflation, brings you back on the road very quick or into the off-road situation if required. Our Pundman hot water system is really easy to install for everyone who has already air heater system installed. And it doesn't matter if it's an E-Spar or it's a Webasto. We tie in to the duct system. We have a little valve so you can regulate the summer and winter use. In the summer, you obviously only want to heat your hot water. In the winter, you can also heat your van like you did before. As an additional option, we offer a 120 volt or 12-volt heat cartridge. So if you have no heat system available or it's difficult to duct it in, then you can also run it electric. The beauty is 6 liter, 9 liter of hot water right away. It heats up while driving. It's nicely insulated, so it also keeps the water warm for a good day, maybe even two. So once you heated it up and you want to shower in the morning, that's no problem. Also new for 2023, our X-Bull product range. Starting with the super nice fender extensions, give you much room for larger tires, also looks super slick, and that feeds us directly into where you carry your spare tire. We have a brand new X-Bull rear carrier set, left and right door. The biggest difference is really that we attach it safely and stiff and sturdy on 3 connecting points to the door. So you have a super strong connection for all your heavy gear.
Hey, this is Paul Meyer from Sportmobile. We're here at the Overland Expo West 2023. We've got 3 locations at Sportmobile. We had one in California. We've now moved to Phoenix. We've got the Austin as headquarters, and we got the one in Indiana. Now we're on our Sprinter chassis. We work on the Sprinters, we work on the Transits, we work on the ProMasters, all sizes, all heights. This is the Sprinter 4-wheel drive 23 model. It's the 144 low roof with our penthouse top. We've been doing that penthouse top for over 61 years now. We've done over 10,000 of these tops before. The top is power. It'll hold up to 200 pounds up on the top. You can put solar on there, racks on there, attic fans on there, whatever you think you need. This interior has been a standby interior for us for years. We call it the RB 150, similar to the Westphalia vehicle. It's got seating for 5, sleeping for 4. Come on in, let me show you what we got over here. We've got an isotherm 130 refrigerator, works on 12 volt only. We've got a large kitchen sink here in the galley. We can also put induction cooktops if we want in here. Got microwaves, got porta potties, got a bed, folds down, 3 seats on there. Here's the penthouse top. Bed comes down up here. It's about 75 inches by about 40 inches wide. Swivel seats up front. That's kind of standard on all these small Sprinter vans, even the large ones we do that. Now in the back of the van, we've got a little bit of storage underneath the platform for the bed. We've also got a 25-gallon freshwater tank, exterior shower. We've got outlets. We've got easy input for the shower hookup. Over here, we've got a closet. Adjustable shelves, closet around the top. On the front, there's also adjustable shelves in that one. There's also a little cabinet in there with a slide-out pantry. We've got this removable cabinet right here. It's got a fold-down shelf right here, perfect for cooking on, whatever you need to. And then we've got an extension for the countertop right here. Just lift this up, clips into space, extends the countertop. Real simple. Here we are in the Transit chassis. This is the 148 mid-roof. We call it a mid-mid. We come on inside of here. Some of the things unique about this one is it started out as a crew van, so it had a 3-seat bench here, had the window. We just added a 2-seat bench, easily removable, so it's quick remove, so you can get it out of the way for storage. Come back to the back, it's just got a microwave, refrigerator, sink. Then we've got a bench back here, a little dinette. 2 people can sit, table in the middle, folded out into a bed. Obviously we can put TVs. We have accessories we can add to. We offer everything in the RV industry. There's options of insulated curtains if you need to for cold climates. Down low, they're insulated curtains that come standard with them. Again, swivel seats up front to maximize space inside. Here we are on the Transit, again, mid 148 mid-roof. This one here is the open floor plan, kind of modular setup here with the track flooring. We've got this removable seats, modular seat, put anywhere you want. We've got a platform bed there. The height can be determined by the customer. We've got our full electrical system in over on this side with a 300 amp hour lithium battery, Victron system, water system over on that side. Again, it's open, gives the customer the ability to change it the way they'd like.
John with Agile Offroad here. We're here at Overland Expo in Flagstaff, and we just released our Overland HD wheel. Got one set up here. We've got the van running. We're going to air down. These have the apex valves, so what we're doing is we're offering the wheel for $350, and then you'll get the valves, both the air up valve, air down valve. You also get the TPMS, and then you'll get one of these air up units that are required for the air up valve. That system was another $100. And let me show you how well it works. We're going to air this tire. Right now it's at 50 PSI. We're going to air it down to 20. So you can see we're down to 20 already. You'll see that that happens pretty fast. And now we're going to air up. So watch as we air up. If you take a look at the gauge. And I'm just going to open up this valve because this is an open chuck. I'm going to air up. And we should be able to time this for you on the camera, and you'll see how long it takes. All right, so we're at 50 PSI. We're going to shut this guy off. So you can see, you'll see the time that it ran. It's usually pretty quick. I think we're typically about 30% quicker. Again, this size of this tire, this is a 285/75/17. So I think on paper they call it a 34. By the tape measure, it's 33 1/4, but it's a pretty significant volume tire. So check it out. So here we've got a lineup of the shocks that we use. In comparison, here's a stock shock. This is a twin tube shock, very small piston. This is the Fox 2.0 IFP shock, the independent floating piston. So this is a 2.0. It's in the inside, it's about 1/8 something. So it's not quite 2-inch on the ID, but these are also custom tuned. These are built by Fox for us. They come with all the correct spacers, top and bottom on this. And then here is a adjustable shock. This has the low speed compression dampener on this. So this has a way to adjust your low speed compression. You've got 9 settings on there. And what this enables you to do, if you want to, you can tighten up the compression. This is something that people like to mess around with. This is probably our most common shock that we sell. Then this one. This is our brand new. This is a commercial series by Fox. This is a legitimate they call it a 2.5 inch, but the idea of this is 2 1/4. This also has digressive valving in it. So what digressive valving is, that gives you more low speed control. At low speed, you have more control. So an example of low speed would be pulling in and out of a driveway. So as far as a lineup for this, either this shock or this shock would be a nice bolt-on option for you in any of the applications. This shock here, if you want to play around with your compression, you can do that as well. When you're adjusting this, the idea of having that tighter compression will to eliminate cavitation. This shock, again, the commercial series, it's still an IFP. This has a 2 1/4 piston. So as far as I know, it's one of the larger pistons out there on the Sprinter market. Comes with specific bushings for the top and for the bottom. We can also add the double shear brackets with this. This gives us a shear point off the side. So now we're just doubling the strength of this. We also do this on the bottom. You'll see in here, it's the orange parts. These will come shipped to you in black. This is just for display. And then as well, we're tying in this this bump stop mount. From Mercedes, there's just an L bracket here, and then we've added this gusset to reinforce that. This shock was worked with the technicians from Fox that came out to our shop. We tuned shocks at the shop with their technicians there for 3 days. We're real happy with this system. We have these now for the 3500 digressive valve heavy duty. We have a light duty for the 3500, and then we have the new 2500. This is the ultimate right here.
And then my second question is the fan. So you got the intro of the carbon filter.
Hey everybody, this is Cuddy and we're Compocloset. Cuddy is a compact urine diverting portable toilet. Urine diverting toilets have a separation device in the seat to separate number 1s from number 2s. Cuddy has a modesty cover that also diverts urine forwards into a hole and a light to tell you when the liquids are full. Inside, there's a separate liquid container that features a valve to hold in the odors, because it's the wee that smells the worst, and that's an air intake while you're pouring it out through this removable cap. The solids bin features an agitator, and what we recommend is to add a coconut husk right at the start, so you don't have to add it after every use. And this combined with the urine diversion is the real magic why these things really don't smell, even if you go number 2. The liquid container, you can empty probably every 1.5 to 2 days, because that's most of the volume. Pick a dump station, a regular toilet, or a mature tree, but choose carefully and respectively. The solids bin will last you 20 to 25 uses. It slides out, Here, the most environmental thing to do is to empty it into your personal compost pile, or you can put a bag over the top, and there are handles on the bottom to give it a good shake. Make sure you keep your hands away from the business end. It also features a carbon filter to recirculate air internally, and that is to reduce odor even further. And for long-term use, you can vent externally, and that reduces the moisture from the heat and humidity caused by the composting. We made it small and square to fit in your tiny space, and compact with no space required on either side or the back. Any questions? Give us a shout.
Hi, welcome to the Allrad Iglhaut booth. I am the US partner for Iglhaut Allrad in the US, and we do true 4x4 sprinters. This is a true off-road system, has a perfect 50-50 power split, has a off-road high-low transfer case and triple locking differentials. This is based on the 144 wheelbase. Over here we have the second, only the second 170. Comes with 37-inch tires, has dystonic cruise control, has all the lane sensors, everything works. It can cruise down the freeway at 90 miles an hour, and it can do some serious off-roading. The key to any real off-road 4x4 system is a 50-50 power split and locking differentials. And this is really basically an old school system in a modern van. Here you have the transfer case, high-low, with 100% center locking diff. And the way your lockers get engaged are by push button. There are mechanical lockers that are electronically engaged. So you can lock the center, the rear, and the front. So the all-wheel drive conversion starts with a two-wheel drive because we use a separate transfer case. It's done in Germany because Iglhaut has been doing it for 40 years. They are a worldwide Mercedes van partner, and I take care of all the logistics. So US customer buys a two-wheel drive with whatever options from Mercedes they want, and then I take care of the rest, gets sent over to Europe, it's done there, comes back, takes approximately 6 months. And then we also do complete interior builds. This is my demo van. It has a radiant heat smart floor, nice isothermal refrigerator. Bed converts with about a minute into a queen size bed. I have massive kitchen counter space, huge 36-inch drawer, lots of storage on this side as well. Like I said, hydronic radiant heat storage. Under here are 400 amp hours of battle-born lithium with Victron components in here. 170 watt solar panel and a secondary alternator to keep the system charged up. So this is a 170, also on 37-inch tires, triple locking differentials, radiant heat smart floor, full enclosed shower, really nice, I can't pronounce it, marine refrigerator. And all my builds start with the Adventure Wagon kit because I think it's an extremely well-designed platform to start from, and then I just go custom off of that.
Good morning, I'm Michael Davis. The business is Hard Impact Designs. I've created a quick release mount that allows you to quickly and easily secure boxes, cargo boxes, awnings, whatever you like to your roof rack. It works with a general 80-20 extrusion bar. Pin goes in, whatever it is you would like to secure is secured. Also notice that when I remove the pin, the bracket still does not come apart. It's got a 3,000-pound dynamic weight load, so this system is super solid and not going anywhere.
This is Peter with King Shocks, introducing our new setup for these Sprinter vans. The front consists of a 2.5 shock, comes with a coil spring. You can run it with or without the coil spring. The coil spring is added so that for ride height adjustment. It also helps the suspension cycle and work better. It has a short fin reservoir with compression adjusters. The bigger shock diameter combined with the reservoirs will give you more fluid capacity. and it'll help the shocks run cooler. And the front mount is made of billet aluminum. Same stuff that we use in our race series shocks. And yeah, it's got a coil spring added to help the suspension work better and for ride height adjustment. Usually you'll get around 22 clicks of compression or so out of these. The added reservoir with the short fins will help the shocks run cooler. So when you're doing off-road or trails or anything like that, where your shocks tend to start getting hot, and that's where you're going to start seeing cavitation and shock fade. So these will help keep your suspension working at optimal performance longer. And this is the front setup. Rear setup is piggyback short fin, smooth body shock. It also has the short fin reservoirs and compression adjusters, same as these. Big 2.5 shock, strokes 8.5 inches, and eye-to-eye mounts to it will be roughly around 24 inches, so 2 feet of eye-to-eye. So if you're making any modifications to it, that might be something you want to take into consideration. These 2.5 coilovers run a big 1-inch shaft. The rear shocks run a 3/4 inch shaft. At the moment, Van Up is going to be our biggest supplier for these shocks, but we will bring in another supplier, possibly more. But so far, Van Up is going to be the first to get their hands on it, the biggest supplier at the moment. But we do have the plan to bring in more.
Hey guys, Tyler with Motorax. Hey, we've got the solution for you. If you got spare tire boxes on your van and you still want to carry a motorcycle, this is our single point. It's going to extend you past your boxes, give you all that room you need for that motorcycle. Over here we have Sprinter specific racks. This is our adventure bike, and it's going to give you enough support underneath the van to be able to carry that heavier bike.
Hey everybody, Mike with Motorax Racing as well this time around. So here at the Overland Expo West, we're displaying our bike carriers here for everybody. This is our adventure bike carrier. It is a Sprinter specific carrier intended for adventure bikes, but I couldn't help but not bring the adventure or the race bike that we're going to be taking down to the Baja 1000 this year. So this is our KTM 500 factory race bike. We're going to be racing the Pro Moto 40 class this year. So you can track us during the race, and if you want to catch us or check us out, we've got a YouTube channel as well, and that's Baja Bound 2023. So if you're down here in Flagstaff this weekend, get your butt down here, come check out our stuff. Thank you.
Hey guys, we're here at the Overland Expo here in Flagstaff, Arizona. My name's Cody. We're here with Timberline heating by Elwell. We have hydronic heaters that do heat and hot water. We also have air heaters, diesel or gasoline. This unit here that you're looking at on the board is a diesel-fired heating and hot water system called the Timberline. It runs directly off of the tank that you have on board. It taps directly into your fuel source, and that fuel source runs over to your burner, which is actually an external mount burner underneath your chassis. And what that burner does is it heats up a glycol solution, and it circulates that glycol solution through your loop inside of your van or in your camper, or your truck camper, whatever you have. And it uses that heat in the glycol to run over to a flat plate heat exchanger. This is your hot water production. So you have fresh water coming into one side, and as it comes out the other side, you have instant, continuous hot water. Once that glycol moves on from this flat plate, it moves over to an air handler, and that glycol circulates through your air handler and has a couple small fans on the back. It blows that heat across out into your cabin, and it returns that loop back into your expansion tank. We have 5 different speeds on your fan, so you have a nice quiet heat. And we also have instant continuous water, so that gives you a tankless option for your hot water production. Thank you guys for checking us out here at the Overland Expo here in Flagstaff. The reason why you would go with this burner over some of the other ones on the market is the automatic altitude compensation built in. It has a big combustion fan on that burner, and so it allows it to keep up with altitude a lot better than some of the competition. It does not detune as much of your fuel as what it would have to. It had a smaller combustion fan. You can find us online, timberlineheating.com, and also elwellcorp.com.
Gotcha.
Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoy the show.